What's happening? Running a little. Whoa. I think my chair is broke. My chair is definitely broke. Hope this ends well. Dee Dee, good morning. Hey. Betty Carlson, that's my aunt. Good morning. Bob Dewey. Yeah, probably. I haven't gotten it that yet, though. Once I get into the sheets, then I'm in trouble. I'll be in real trouble when there's a sheets that opens 2 miles from me. Wait a minute, James Ranke, you're in Frogtown? Are you at my mom's house? My mom makes excellent breakfast, too. Darn it. I haven't had one of my mom's breakfasts. I mean, it's been a year or close to it. Ridiculous. Anyways, Gretchen Blystone, good morning. Gretchen Blystone, good morning. Ruthie Gamber, good morning. How are you? James Ranke, hanging in Frogtown. Paula Jack, good morning. Jeremy Buzzard is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Jeremy, good to have you on the show. That's my brother. My brother who doesn't really generally have too much interest in any of my pursuits. So it's good. It's good to have him around. Let's see. Julie Stover, good morning. I know. So if you're just signing on, my chair is broken. Yeah, no. It's I'll laugh too, to be quite honest. If the chair breaks mid-show, which would be probably the most interesting thing that could happen, that would be fun. So good morning, Jeremy. Everyone's gonna say good morning, Jeremy. Randy Carnes, my man, using the PPP mug today. It's handmade with love. You have a Sheetz down the street. Well, it's amazing, and you're very lucky to have a Sheetz so close to you. I do not yet. Brian Fink, good morning. Good talking to you tomorrow or yesterday, whatever. Good talking to you, no matter what. Betty Carlson, good morning, Jeremy. Good morning, Jeremy. Is it from all the Doritos? Yeah, probably the Doritos and the general 3D Doritos, folks, are not the cause of breaking the chair. I'd like to let you know that I feel that 3D Doritos are a safe product. They're fantastic. They're delicious. They go with any snack. Like if you're having a snack and you're like, how can I up this ante? You crack open a bag of those. It's fantastic. I will say, while I was eating, all right, I ate them. I ate them all. I did. Wasn't planning on it, but I did. Not that morning though. If the one thing I wished I'd have had would have been a turkey bacon sub with it, because it had been the perfect balance of delicious, and I don't think I'd have put them on it. I'm generally not your sandwich and chips in one scenario. I like to keep them separate, compartmentalize my foods. So yeah, Brian, you're not wrong. I will tell you this. There's a lot of things around here that need fixed. I don't know who I need to talk to. This whole studio is just, it's no fun. Patrick Rice, good morning, my friend. Good to have you. Yes, Christina, not with coffee. In the 2020 hindsight, not the year, the actual act of hindsight, I would say a lot. I am. There's a lot of things I am, and subtle is not one of them. So, but yeah, the coffee, the washing my mouth out with coffee and cream, and then eating those Doritos, that was rough. That was a tough move. Scott, if you're listening, I think we should go back and take video clips of some of those shows and make a highlight reel so we can run commercials of our own show. Like goofy things I've said or whatever. Might be fun. Yeah, might be fun. And it's more homework for you, which totally doesn't bother me at all. So let's see. Carolyn Clark, good morning. Paula Scholl, good morning. What's your temperature down there in the Dothan, Alabama? I bet it's amazing. We are brisk. I'll tell you that right now. Fixer Man Dave. I mean, I'm sure he will be here, but I don't know. Fixer Man Dave's can handle piecing together an office chair that has been literally crushed by my weight. So I don't know if that's fun. MacGyver. So Brian wants to know where MacGyver is on my maintenance staff. I guess I'm MacGyver, except I'm not a scientist, so I don't really have. Come on, but that was that was an easy setup. I lobbed that one to you. That was easy. But that being said, I'm not a scientist, and I just put more screws and nails in things. That's pretty much my handiness. So, Bob, a Sheetz burrito would go amazing right now. Their breakfast burritos are tremendous. There's they have a whole schmuffin line, and I generally, when I go there, here's the thing about Sheetz: you can get anything at any time. So if you want breakfast for dinner, great. If you want French fries for breakfast, great. You want to go there in the middle of the night and you want an egg and cheese muffin sandwich and nachos, no problem. I mean, it's always great. Now, I do not generally go down their schmuffin menu too far down the road, but they had one for a while. It was called like the Schmuffinator or something like that, and it was literally like all the meats with eggs slipped in between, and then like a couple of extra pieces of muffin or biscuit, whichever you want. And it was huge. The Schmuffinator or something like that. Pretty fun. Yeah, Steve. Sheetz again. Somebody brings it up, I talk about it. Kathleen Beckett Napier, really good to have you on the show. You know what? It's fine. I'm glad you're clocked in. You're good. Buzzer bloopers, Randy. That's exactly what I'm thinking. It might be fun. Oh, you're chilly this morning. Gotcha. Scott, I don't know that he likes doing homework, but he at least does it where if the homework was due like right now, I would be like below the camera level. I'd be writing it. I'd be still doing it. So that's kind of how I do homework. Snow in Athens. We were just talking right before the show. Me and Scott, he asked me if I knew about the storm coming this weekend. I'm like, I had no idea, but I don't follow such things. I don't look at the weather anymore because I just predict it myself. I think I'm almost as good. I think I'm this close. Like weather prediction science, totally meteorology. Is that what it is? Meteorology is awesome. Okay. And what they've been able to do from a storm predictions and all the, lives literally are saved due to that science. So I don't want anyone to think that I'm like, poo-pooing on weather people, but it is still the weather and it is still nature, and you can only do your best. You follow the markers and you're like, well, looks like it's going to be about blank. And to be quite honest, other than like your actual house, they're pretty good. They got it pretty good. So that all being said, I know what the weather is at my house. That's why I'm right. So I can figure that out. But mine is like a more in the moment. I don't have any idea what it's going to be tomorrow. So what that meant is Scott told me that it's planning on snowing, I think, maybe even a substantial amount this weekend. So that feels good. Egg and cheese with a six-pack of Mountain Dew, schmuffins on a croissant. Oh, that sounds amazing. So Julie Stover says Sheetz used to be the last stop after closing the bar down. Well, the great thing is these days bars close at like 9:00. So, you can still get your schmuffin and go to bed early. I used to do the same thing, particularly in that 1990 to 93 era. I would close the bar. And in Pennsylvania at the time, they closed at 2, which meant you're going to stay a little later than that. And then, you get to Sheetz by, say, 3. hungry, and you get something amazing every time. So that's exactly right. Buzzard Standard Time. It's a new shirt we're gonna make. Joyce, it's snowing. Yeah, actually, it was snowing on me when I took the boys to Shul. Christina, you're 100% right. He does he's good at that stuff. It's good to, everyone should just text Scott and have him fix their videos. You should be that guy. It is. And that, Randy, is a great idea. If we all around the world in Buzzard Nation, that's such a terrible Buzzard Nation. But anyways, Buzzard Nation, if we all around the world, if we all looked out our windows and we said, this is what it's doing, we could start to get a feel for what it's doing, on our own. We don't need no weather company. Let's see. James Ranke, I actually saw that. The Columbus, Ohio, or the state of Ohio numbers, as far as I think they base it on how many new cases, something like that. I don't know. I don't know such things. By the way, this is a guitar pick. I just had it in my hand and now I can't put it down because Dave Dixon makes these things and they're magical. So our curfew is 11 starting tonight. So I might try to break out a skateboard tonight. I don't know. Maybe I'm not really feeling it, but we'll see. Hospitalization. Yeah, I don't know all the parameters as such, but it does feel like things are getting better, and that's great. That's what I'm for. Everybody should do that. Get better. So yeah, Gretchen. So it's for us. It starts today. We were 10 o'clock up until yesterday, and now we go to 11. So, race chart, coffee and Krispy Kreme donuts. I tell you what, I didn't grow up with Krispy Kremes. I don't remember ever being around Krispy Kremes. We used to go to that donut shop that was in Katanning, Pennsylvania. What was that? Does anybody remember? It may even still be there, I guess, but it was right along whatever the street is that's right on the river's edge there. Was it a Dunkin' Donut? I feel like it wasn't, but it was a Dunkin' type donut or like Mr. Donut or something like that. But that was donuts for me. We didn't have them a lot. And then I started going to Sheetz and I realized you can get donuts any damn day you want. They have them every time. So, and then the Krispy Kremes, like the bag of donuts, forget about it. Call me Vinny Bag of Donuts because I love me a bag of donuts. I call them the tractor tires, because it's me. What do you call them? I know there's been some. Let's see, Gretchen. So that was Duncan. Okay. Hospitalizations. Sorry, I missed some calls there. So yes, Randy, I think it is hospitalizations. Julie, yes, I am thinking. I don't know if it'll be skateboard this week. But if it opens up, that's the problem. That's why I haven't been skating. I can't get there before 9:30. It's just the way the day works out. And by the time I get there, it takes me a half hour to warm up. All the warmer that I get, and it just doesn't fly that well. So yeah, that was Dunkin' Donut in Katanning. Thank you, Gretchen, for pointing that out. Not a fan of Krispy Kreme. Well, Vinny Bag of Donuts, exactly. You know what, Paula? Neither am I. That's what I was going to say. Like everyone talks about how great they are, and they're fine. They're totally fine. But I'm not a Krispy Kreme person. Now, I've heard tales of when you go to the Krispy Kreme and you get them fresh or whatever it is. Like they bring them out and you get them brand new. Maybe that's different, but I never caught on. I'm more of a just like random, give me a dozen. I'll try to have 6 done before I get home, and I'll just tell people I only bought 6. Let's see. It's been Duncan. South Water Street. Yeah, that's it. There we go. Karen Buzzard also Dunkin' Donut. Crawlers. That's it. Yeah. The tractor tires. I don't know. Those are my favorites. Let's see. Those are amazing. It is too cold to skate naked. I mean, is it? It may be too cold to skate naked enjoyably. I think that sign's too big, Scott, or I have to do this. Try it again. You know what we need? Can you do one of those on-air pick? Like, can we like a bing? Like, we'll figure that out. It's all right. Let's see. The hot sign is their thing. Yeah. Awesome fresh. We could see the fresh sign out of my office. Oh, so the hot sign. So Paula, that's not a typo. I was trying to figure that out. So they actually put a sign out, like it's like bang, hot, like I was just talking about on air. Got it. That's cool. That's interesting. By the way, my chair is like wobbling underneath me. Every time if I lean one way, it wants to click clunk. So I'll have to pretty much finish the show and go get a chair because there's no way I can get work done in this. I struggle getting work done as it is. So let's see. So fresh. So that it seems like that the fresh is the thing that you got to get them when they're fresh. Betty says Peyton used to go and watch them make them. Whoa. Whoops. That was almost hilarious. With a friggin' cup of coffee in my hand, I almost flipped over. I don't think I'd have cleared it. I think I'd have hit, and I'd have probably kicked this on my way up through. Ha ha! Wouldn't that have been a great way? So I'm gonna try to stay like this. Is there another chair I can grab? Not conveniently. It's all right. Yeah, Jason. Yeah, we absolutely. Scott is the master of all things editorially speaking. Yeah, we'll figure out a way. Oh, when he was in preschool. Gotcha. So there's only one. No, Gretchen, let me ask you: is there only one Dunkin' Donuts? Is there only one Krispy Kreme? Because I as much as I love a good donut story, I feel this one got away from me. You guys are talking more donuts than I am, which is kind of amazing that you're more into the donuts today than I am. I'm impressed. But in my defense, I did almost fall off my chair and smash a bunch of guitars on them as I was flipping over. So in my defense, it's easy to lose track. The Krispy Kreme, okay, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense to me. More ads. Krispy Kreme, it's delicious. But I'm not there. I truly only endorse products that I am a firm believer of. For example, Dave Dixon's amazing Fat Fish guitars, handmade, super heavy duty, and this is the Buzzard edition, by the way, the big shield size, custom for me. And now he offers it in his catalog. So that's pretty sweet. Let's see what else is going on. Not a whole lot, really. Stay true to me. Thank you, Gretchen. Thank you very much. So it's interesting you say that. For extra large or large paws, you're 100% correct, Scott, which is unusual. But yeah, this is a big meaty paw. I've got sausage fingers, and it's like a ham. Like this, I don't have hands. I have hams, and for these hams to grab onto these things, it's tricky. And then I've got some kind of like my grip isn't like it used to be, so I have to grab like this now, and I need them big. I can't hold on to a pick like this anymore. So sad, but I got over it. I survived. Get a destination donut, lemon blueberry. So Mandy, you bring up a very interesting point with the lemon. Blueberry, I'd have been on board. Lemon, I'd have been like, oh, I'm not sure. Lemon is one of those flavors. I struggle with it. But here's the great part is every time I have it, I'm like, that was delicious. What was that? And it's like, that was lemon. And I'm like, maybe I don't know what lemon tastes like or something. So North Market, destination donut, I'm on board. What I should probably do is ride my bike and get one and then ride it back. That'd be like free calories. Wouldn't even count. because that's probably, what's that got to be? North Market to here. It's probably 8 or so miles down. So that would be all right. 8 or 9. DK Diner, I didn't go there. So we here in Columbus, Ohio, we have a couple of, standalone donut type places. And DK Diner was one that Scott and I lived in the neighborhood close to it. And he went all the time. I went once in a while. If I'm going to be honest, it wasn't really my thing. Whoa. Chocolate, 9 miles to downtown. Thank you, Mandy. I kind of lobbed that out to you. I figured you would know specifically. And I guessed at 8 or 9. So that wasn't bad. I'm kind of on point with my guessing, So Mike, good to have you. I haven't talked to you in a while. Are you still jamming on guitar? I haven't seen any playing videos or nothing. But in my defense, I also haven't been on Facebook much. I know that seems weird because I'm on it right now, but I don't really go on Facebook. I just do the show, and I try really hard not to scroll around too much. But so Michael's saying the chocolate bacon donuts at North Market. That is the sweet, savory, chocolatey bacon. I know you do, Mandy. So if it's 9 miles from your house, it's 9 miles and 100 yards from my house. So you get a free donut with breakfast. What? Not here. Not at PB Diner, not at PPP Diner. But yes, James, you're correct. The DK Diner is the best. Road trip to Columbus. So there's a thing in Ohio. I believe it's only Ohio, but I think it's called the Donut Trail. Is that correct? Does anyone? Yeah, thanks, Steve. I assumed that's what you're talking about, but I thought you might be swinging by here to pick up donuts. I don't have any. Donuts don't live long. Life expectancy of a donut in my house is less than 6 hours. I don't care how many you bring. 6 hours later, they're all gone. I'm just saying. It's the way it is in this house if I'm here. So there is no life expectancy of any real level for a donut to make it. Your best chance would be like the chocolate dough. Is that what it is? Like the not like I don't really know donut speak. So but there's one like the chocolate cake donuts. Those I don't care for. I don't care for those at all. So if you you bring a dozen of those, I'd probably only eat 5. Oh, there we go. We got a donut trail. So, boy, wouldn't that be a great show, huh, Scott? Where we you film me eating donuts? Is it? You're too small for me. Is it something? Can you do it in a day? How many? Well, I will have to research on it. I don't know. You love chocolate cake or chocolate cake donuts? I don't know. It is an Ohio thing. 4 hours more than at my house. Steve, you're a man after my own heart. I'm telling you. So maybe we'll do a tour. I wonder, when the world is more fun, man versus donut. I could do one day. I would like to see what kind of damage I could do on this particular donut trail. And, oh my God, Voodoo Donuts. So, so Voodoo Donut, the last time I was in Portland, we couldn't get to it. It was there. It was fairly new at that time. Oh, nice. I tell you what, the DSL 40, that's a great amp. That's awesome. That's the kind of amp you can irritate the neighbors with. And I like that. Don't tell me to be quiet. That's what I'm talking about. Or, Brian, you could carb load for before. So let me see. I'm all over the place now. Yeah, Scott's gonna be on the page link. So the donut trail, folks, maybe is something that we're gonna try. That could be fun. I'm just curious now. I'm curious. Like, I'll have to look it up. How many stops? Like, how many donuts is it in one day? I don't know. I don't know how many I could actually do. Bishop, we're talking about doing the donut trail out here in Ohio. You should come out. You could be my coach. So Duck Donuts. There's a Duck Donuts up here in Columbus now. You're kidding me. There's not 367 stops. I can't eat that many donuts in one day. Oh, wow. Well, all right. Matt Atkins, good morning. Good to have you on the show, buddy. Yeah, Bishop, you're a ringer. You could coach me up. Coach me up. We'll be fine. Well, hey, everybody, I got to go buy a chair. Speaking of all these donuts I'm about to eat, because I broke my chair. I crushed it with my pure power of sitting, my sitting power. It's a great way to start today. When you sit down, you're like, whoa. Wait. Tour de Donut. Slow down. I need to read this. Tour de Donut, which is a bike race in which you get time off your total for eating donuts. So let me see if I've got this. My mouth, I'm salivating now. So the more donuts you eat, the more time comes off your race. I don't know, Michael. I have faith in you. You could do that. That's my kind of race, by the way. You get time. Like, I could be a negative. Like, if there was a golfing donut golf, there's a whole donut sports thing that this is. The world is going to be a better place. I'm telling you. Yeah, I do need a chair. By the way. Thank you for reminding me, Betty, that I should stop thinking about donut sports. The idea of taking every sport and adding a bonus for eating donuts is incredible. I'm just saying, I'm so happy right now. I don't know what to do with myself. Like, well, Eddie, I would do one lap or whatever. Donut disc golf. Yeah. Hello. That's what I mean, Bishop. Scratch golfers. If I, I mean, I would be the Tiger Woods of donut golf. It's incredible. This is a whole thing that needs to happen. Scott, we're starting a new network. It's the Worldwide Sports. There's a name that's going to hit me like a freight train. Donut Sports. Donuts and I actually, funny story about bowling is my brother, Jeremy Buzzard, loves bowling. He's an excellent bowler. And every year for his birthday, we do a family bowling party. It's the can't miss event of the year. And we all show up, we laugh, we get, whatever, and the family's all like, but the second that the actual bowling starts, the party's over. And we are one wrong placed comment from a brawl out in the parking lot. Like, no one's eating donuts, no one's eating nachos. There's, like when all the lanes are silent, we are just terrible. We're very competitive. Is what I mean. We're very competitive. And I don't even know if anyone cares who wins, but it just becomes a thing. Draw could be a donut instead of a golf. Yeah. Like the Happy Gilmore of disc golf. Yeah. These are kind of things. This is the kind of thing again. Dibya, good to have you back on the show. We were just talking about, I'm going to start a new, Dibya's signing in from YouTube. Good to have you here. We are doing sports where, oh, thanks, my friend. Are you a guitar player? If you're not, you should be, because guitars are great. But I'm going to do a sports event where every time you score or whatever, you can eat a donut, and it removes points or adds points, whichever it is, makes you win. So anyways, that being said, it is time for me to go buy a chair. I'm going to have to get an extra heavy duty one, mainly because I'm going to start a donut sports network. So it's kind of straight up my alley. It is Thursday here in Columbus, Ohio. I'm going to guess that it is somewhere around 25 degrees. That's my guess today. It feels like 11. I don't know about that. DSPN. Brian Fink, you win today. You are the winner. That is the Donut Sports Network. Slow 80s clap on that one. That was amazing. Well, a computer should get a shower every once in a while, but don't take your computer in the shower. It's a bad idea. So, all right, everybody. I was dead on the weather again, as always, and I correctly predicted everything that I was aware of. Kristen, well, you're in a much warmer spot than we are these days. Well, hey, everybody, thanks for being here. Dibya, thank you for joining us, and everybody else. You're all amazing. Start looking at the Facebook page, signing up. I'm noticing people are signing up, which is good. And we're going to do a couple of videos on how to watch the show on Facebook Live. Yes, electronics in the shower, bad plan. I'm just saying, good old Uncle Buzzard here is teaching you how to be safe. So safe. So everybody be safe. All right, everybody. I love every one of you. I really, truly do. Even you.